Hi, it's Amy Keast at amykeast.com. And, as I'm putting the pieces together of all of this energy work, it keeps changing. I keep getting more information. It keeps leading me in a different direction. And I just thought I would share with you one of the stories of how I put this all together and how I learn the different aspects of what I'm doing. So, um, when when I get clues or when I get a conversation from spirit, it isn't always just a whisper in my ear telling me this is what I should do. That would just make it so easy, but that's not what's happening. So recently, I was having a conversation with a friend, and we were talking about our girls because they had just gone off to college, and they were struggling a little bit. And so we were just having that conversation. I was not giving her a reading. I was just telling her about some of the things that I was doing. And I kept having this image when I was talking to her of a hand turning over. I kept seeing this hand turn over. And I've just learned over the years that, like when something like that is happening, I need to just say, like acknowledge that I saw that, or maybe it had to do with her. I know her daughter had a problem with her hand at one point. Maybe it had to do with that, but I wasn't getting any other information. I just kept seeing this hand turn over. So I was like, okay, there's the hand. I'm not really sure what this means. Anyway, conversation was over with this gal, and we, both did our own thing. And a day, maybe 2 days later at the most, I see this hand start flipping over again. And I'm like, okay, now here it is the second time. I know I'm supposed to pay attention to this hand. So I wrote it down in my notebook, and I no more than did that than checking my email. And I received an email that said that something about a hand gesture. And I'm like, hello, that's me. I'm looking at hand gestures. So I keep seeing this hand gesture flipping over. And this was an article from a gal, and she was like a yoga instructor, and she was into all these yoga poses and things like that, which I would have never probably, I don't recall ever reading any of her emails or I didn't know that it was on her list, but she talked about what's called a Hasta Mudra. And the Hasta Mudra is kind of like, it's a command of the hand where energy flows from like a source of energy. So that really spoke to me. I was supposed to know that. I was supposed to understand that this was a command to guide energy. And I was like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. So that's all I have for you. I just wanted to explain some of the unusual things that happen to me and that I'm just trying to put together and make it what it's supposed to be. I will see you next time.